Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse my hair, it's like all over the place and it's frustrating the fudge out of me. So remember my last video, guys, and I promised y'all that I was gonna do a drunk story time, and not drunk, but pretty much the challenge. Every time I cuss, I have to take a shot. Well, I bought the bottle, I had everything ready to go, I had my story ready, and then I came to realize that I cannot do it. I cannot. Like, guys, I will literally die of alcohol poisoning because I cuss so much. And as a human being, like, yes, we all fuck up. Wait. As a human being, we all make mistakes. And I just feel like that doesn't have to be a challenge for myself. I can push myself to be better, to do better, to stop cussing so much, because we're all capable of doing things, you know? And I just told myself, like, if you push yourself hard enough, you can do it. So I'm gonna try my best not to cuss, but I actually have a confession. One, I don't drink how I used to, okay? I don't drink how I used to. Back in the day, I used to drink probably when I was like 18, 19. I'm not saying, you know, if you're 18 or 19, go out and drink. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just telling you guys something about my past, and I really hope that you guys, when I tell you guys about my past, you guys don't feel like, you know, you have to do that, or you have to go through that in your life, because you don't. I obviously wasn't always in the right path, and I obviously, come on, we're all teenagers. You cannot tell me you haven't drank once. But that's beyond the point. What I'm trying to get to is, please, anything that I share with you guys, any stories that I share with you guys, it's pretty much all from my past, because my past is what has the craziness in it. And I don't encourage anyone, you know, to follow my steps. I don't encourage anyone to want to be like me. I just want to share everything with you guys and pretty much have you guys understand where I'm coming from and the way I grew up and the things that I did and the meaning behind everything, because everything happened for a reason, guys, and I can get to that slowly. I can have you guys get to know me a little bit better. But like I was saying, I don't drink how I used to. So I could tell you guys right now, with maybe 2 shots, I'll be done. I will be done. Like, I will probably throw up. Done. And I used to not be that way. Guys, I used to hang. Like, I used to be able to freaking take 10 shots and be okay. You know what I mean? But now it's so different. Like, I don't drink like that anymore, and I don't want to go that way, because honestly, my body is at a stage right now in my life that I feel very healthy and very, you know the difference alcohol makes to your body. If you're someone who drinks and then doesn't drink and then drinks and then doesn't drink, you understand how well your body works without alcohol. And I'm just at that stage of my life where I don't want it. I don't want it in my body. Yeah, when I go out once in a while, I like to take a shot or have a couple of drinks. But I'm not that type of person that wants to get like super duper wasted anymore. Like, I just feel like that's old. Not just that, but I just feel like people you go out with shouldn't be trusted. Anytime that I get drunk like that, it's with really, really close friends or with my family. I would not get that wasted with random people, because you never know what could happen. So please, any ladies who like to go out on the weekends and have some fun and party it up, please be careful, because guys will take advantage of you. And likewise for guys, please be careful, because there's a lot of females who will rob you, who will, just schemy shit. So please. Oh, I cussed. That was the second time, I think. That's the second time, but I'm gonna try my best not to cuss. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right into my story. And please, guys, keep in mind, sometimes I like to over exaggerate a little bit, just to add a little bit of drama to it. And I really don't want anyone to take everything so serious or to the heart. I'm really just kind of telling you guys what I've done in my past, and I know most of it are mistakes and most of it are things that I've learned from. So if this helps you learn from something, or if this encourages you like to not go that way, thank you. Please continue to have that mindset, because we are in a generation where being bad is cool and doing drugs are cool, and you know, and honestly guys, I just want to tell you, I've been through that. I've done all of that. I've seen all of my friends go through, you know, all of that, and it doesn't take you anywhere at all. It does not get you anywhere. It makes you a lazy bum. All right guys, so like I promised y'all, if I cuss when I start my story time, I know I keep going back and forth, but I can do it. I know I can do it, and I'm just gonna have that mindset throughout the whole video that I can do it. I do have the bottle right here. I had bought it brand new, and my boyfriend, which doesn't drink how he used to either, decided he wanted to take some shots. So yeah, that's why my bottle's like this now. But I did record when he opened it, just to prove to you guys that it was. So my boyfriend wanted to take a shot, that's why we opened it, but it's like brand new.
She took the shot. Guys.
You took the shot. Brand new, and it doesn't have apple juice in here, it's alcohol, okay? So I really don't want to drink, guys, so let me jump right into the story, and I'm gonna try my best not to cuss. I have probably like 2 or 3 stories. I'm just gonna go with it. And if this video doesn't really make sense, like, I'm really sorry. I just talk a lot. Like, I just talk and talk and talk, and then I'll jump from one thing to another. And I'm very sorry. That's just the way I am. I don't know why. But, alright. So, this story began when I first started driving, guys. Please keep in mind, I was 14 years old, because I remember I had my driver's license pretty young. Since I had a kid and stuff, they pretty much gave me, like, I forgot what it's called. I had that. I got my first car. It was a little ugly Honda. It was probably like as old as me at the time. It was a 97 or a 96, and I'm from 1996, so me and my friend, we were driving, and her uncle had just got here from Mexico, so we were driving him somewhere. He wasn't too old. He wasn't too much older than us. We were probably like 14, 13, and he was probably like 17 or 18. I think 18, because he came over here to the United States to work or something. And so we were driving him around, trying to help him find a job. You know, I was being a nice person. I didn't have my daughter with me. It was after school. I remember we had just got out of school, and I went to go pick up my friend and her uncle, and I was gonna give them a ride to see if they can, you know, find a job for him or something. I don't really remember exactly why he was with us, but it had to do something with that, because I remember I was going out of my way to help them. So here's how it all started. So we're driving, and keep in mind, like, I just started driving, okay? I knew like, okay, stop sign, stop, wait, look, go. Or yield, stop, look, go. You know, I knew all of those signs. I knew everything. I mean, I had to take a test before I got the license. And I knew how to drive. I mean, I don't know what my mind was going through. I don't know what happened, but I stopped at a stop sign, and my friend and me were having a conversation. We were arguing, because I guess I was going the wrong way. Things were just not, like, me and her were arguing about something, and the uncle was in the back seat, and the uncle kept trying to, like, tell us, like, hey, and I thought he was trying to tell me to go. Guys, I stepped on my gas, ready to go, and there was a guy in front of me in a bike. I ran this dude over. Like, it was like so slow, because obviously I didn't floor it. I just hit it enough so the car could go. And the guy in the bike, I don't know if he was crossing the street. I don't know if he was trying to ask us for money. I don't know what he was doing there. But his uncle was looking at the guy. And I guess his uncle was trying to let us know, hey, there's a guy in front of the car. Don't go. But him saying, hey, like, and then he was talking to us in Spanish. In Spanish, we're like, hey, hey. And I'm just like, what? What? You know, like, and I step on it. And I literally ran this guy over. Guys, I felt horrible. I got off the car to ask him if he was okay. My friend was 13 years old in the car. She told me, get in. We're driving away. And I was like, oh my God, like, we can't just leave this man here. But guys, being the person I was back then, I literally like just made sure he got up and I took off. I took off because one, I had just got my license. I did not want to go to jail. Like, that was in my mind, like, I'm gonna go to jail. I just ran over a guy. His little bike was all messed up. Like, we're driving off and I just see this guy calling the cops. I was like, oh my God. You know, like, I'm gonna get caught. Thank God nothing happened. I never got caught. If that was your uncle or your grandpa, I'm sorry, okay? I don't know. I can't forgive myself for that. I just wanted to let someone know, like, you know, I guess these are my confessions. Licking ass. Freaking. I was about to cuss again. Alright. We're gonna do little shot.
Okay, yes guys, I cannot drink like I told you. Please, let this count as a shot, okay? Thank you.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so sorry. Just so y'all know, this is my favorite type of liquor. Crown apple. I can't drink nothing else. I cannot, like, I don't do vodka. I can't do tequila. Sometimes it depends. If it's like, you know, a wedding or something like that, I can do bucanas or something. But other than that, I can't. And then beer, I can only do Dos Equis. I can do Corona, Michelob, Modelo's pretty good. And if I have to, I'll do Bud Light. But that's it. Like, I can't. I really can't. Smirnoffs are a different story. I like Smirnoffs. Smirnoffs are good. But anyways, guys, so that was one of my confessions. I drove over this old man. And I can't forgive myself. So wherever you are out there, I really apologize. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. My friend made me drive away. I didn't want to. I wanted to stay there and help you and pick you up. But then I knew you were going to call the cops on me. You see? You see how this works? I had to drive away. Okay? I'm sorry. So that was one of my stories. And once again, I know, like, a lot of these stories aren't even like, you know, I've done a lot of like crazy things, guys. I was a crazy girl back then, but I've changed a lot, and now I get to share my stories with you guys, and we can all laugh about it, right? I feel bad, and that shot hurt my tummy. Okay, no more cussing. Julie. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I'm good. So, my second story. So, guys, once again, this involves driving. I had a friend. Well, she's still my friend. Let's call her... What should we call her? What's a good name for her? I don't want y'all to know who she is, because if I say, like, y'all are gonna know. Let's call her Patricia. So Patricia and me had just started driving, and it was our 9th grade in high school. once again, I had just started driving, but at this time I didn't have my little Honda. At this time, my brother would let me drive his truck around to kind of like learn how to drive. And I went to go pick up my friend Patricia at her house. I remember she wanted me to give her a ride to her girlfriend's house or her friend's house. She wanted me to give her a ride somewhere. Now keep in mind, we live in Fort Worth. She wanted me to drive like far, like I didn't even, the name she told me, I was like, what? Like, I've never been on the freeway, girl. I'm not driving anywhere far. She's like, I'll fill up your gas tank and I'll drive. And I was like, all right, you know what? She's been telling me that she drives. She's, you know, she's gonna fill up my gas tank. Like, okay, I'll take your word for it. So me being the ignorant girl that I was back then, I took her word for it and we got on the car and we're driving, you know. It took us a good 30 minutes, like, to get there, wherever we were gonna get to. So she meets with her friend, whoop-de-woo. Does her thing, and then it's time for us to go home. I'm like, girl, let's go. It's getting dark. You have to drive home. I don't know how to drive on the freeway. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know why I listen to you. My dad keeps calling me like I'm in trouble. And whatever, she's like, all right, let's bounce, da-da-da-da. So we're heading back home. And at this time, guys, we didn't have all that. We had Google Maps, but it was the time where your parents didn't get you internet on your phone. Like, no. Your phone is for you to call people. That's it. It's not for you to get on Facebook or to get on MySpace. Like, this was MySpace days, okay, guys? So you had a phone, but it was literally just for you to call someone. So we didn't know how to get home. We were lost. Homegirl started freaking out. Homegirl started panicking, like, to the max. I was like, can you calm down? Like we're gonna find a way home, okay? Just relax. So homegirl, I don't know what she was doing. I don't know what she was thinking, but literally she switched lanes and she like skirted all the way onto another car. Like, not even a car that was on her blind spot over here to her right, but a car to her left. Like, guys, that was the first rule you learn in driving. You have, before you like turn, you don't just look at your mirrors. You do your whole little 360, 180 on your head. Wait, yeah, 180, wait, 90, whatever the fuck, 90. Ah, my God, no. I don't like this. Oh my God. Can this count as another shot, please, guys? I really can't. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Okay, ready? Ready? Ugh. Oh my God, the aftertaste is just bad. Whew. Sorry, I haven't even got to the worst part of the story yet. So homegirl hit a car next to us, like literally skirt. It wasn't really a big deal because we just barely scraped her, and then my homegirl realized what she was doing. So we pull over to the side, being the nice girls that we are. We're like, están bien? They were Hispanic ladies. I'm like, are you okay? You know, I'm so sorry. My friend didn't see y'all. And these Hispanic ladies were, like, one of them, the one in the passenger seat was pregnant. And that's the side that she hit. That girl was drama. She was like, ay, mi bebé. Ay, mi bebé. Like, making a big deal. So the driver panicked, called the cops, called the ambulance. The whole 360, guys. Everyone was there. Oh my God. I wanted to cry. Well, honestly, I did cry. I was so mad because on top of everything, guys, guess what Patricia did to me? Guess what she did? So Patricia had some marijuana with her in her bra or something. She had it somewhere with her. And the cops were coming and she knew the cops were coming, so she throws the marijuana. And she throws it somewhere near our truck, you know? And she tells me later, when the cops are there, she tells me, the cops are looking, like searching the truck. They're like, you know, asking us all these questions, and they find a lighter. So when they found that lighter, they were automatically looking for drugs. And I remember sitting on the curb, and I don't know why, I don't know how, I look, and there's a bag of marijuana right there. I don't know why I keep saying marijuana. I'm trying to sound professional, guys. Sorry. There was a bag of weed on the floor right next to me, and the cop is walking towards me, guys. I literally just put my head down like this, like if I was crying. I grabbed it and I stuck it inside my bra. I had no titties. I don't even know how I got away with it, guys. Like, I'm surprised they didn't search us or anything, because I guess because we were underage and our parents weren't there, so they didn't search us or anything. But guys, I literally was like, I don't even know how to say it without cussing. I was shook. I wanted to punch her in the face. Me and Patricia weren't friends for a good while after that, because her dad came, picked her up, and acted like nothing ever happened. Like, that was it. Never paid for the damages on the truck. Never paid for the damages on the lady's car. Like, my insurance till this day bugs me about that. Patricia, you know who you are. But anyways, me and Patricia are good now. We're friends. I forgave her. You know, it was just one of those things that you live and you learn. And Patricia's a crazy girl, guys. So my story number 3, and this story is another little fighting story, and I honestly don't want to start any problems. Like I said, I just really want to share with you guys a lot of things that have happened to me, and this one was pretty crazy, okay, because I didn't see it coming. Usually I knew I was about to do something bad, but this was one of those times where you don't know what's about to happen. You're just like doing your thing and something crazy happens. Like, it was one of those moments. So I remember this clearly. I was leaving 8th grade or 7th grade. I think 7th grade. I was in middle school, and my sister was graduating high school, so that means I was going to 8th grade. Yes. So my sister was gonna graduate that day, and I was literally about to jump in the shower. I was naked in the shower, and I hear the doorbell ring. The doorbell rings, guys. My little sister opens the door. Keep in mind, my little sister at this time is like 5 years old, 6 the most. And she comes to the restroom. She's like, "Julie, your friend's here." And I'm like literally about to jump in the shower. So I just throw my clothes back on. Literally, no bra. Like, just put a shirt on, put on some shorts, and throw on some shoes. And I go outside, and it was my friend. So she's at the door, and she's like, "Hey, let's name her Rebecca." Rebecca came to the door and was like, "Hey, let's name the other girl Chastity. Chastity is here. She wants to fight you." Guys, at this time, in 7th grade, I think I was at my prime time where I thought I was cool and I could beat up anybody, and no one dared tell me anything. Like, I was just in that stage of mind that no one can, tell me anything. So this girl came, and I felt like, wow, she had the balls to come to my house. Like low-key, let me just say this right now. No matter what, you could be the toughest girl in the world, but no matter what, when you're about to fight, you get this feeling like you have not butterflies in your stomach, but like if you have to poop. You know that feeling? Like you have to poop. Or is that just me? Am I just that weird? Maybe, I don't know. So, sorry guys, like I'm really starting to get lightheaded. Let me drink some water. I cannot cuss again, guys. I cannot. No. Today is Monday. Like, I shouldn't even be drinking. Sorry, guys. My camera keeps shutting down because it says it's getting too hot. Like, you know when that happens to iPhones? Like, it's being... Oh, I was about to cuss. It's being bad. Okay? So, anyways. Homegirl came over. I was naked under all my clothes. I literally had a shirt, some pants, some, like, they were like soccer shorts, and I had on, oh, I remember, I had on my Nikes, like, you know, your white Nikes, your Forces, the ones, those, I had those on, like, you know, back in the day, you had to have those. If you didn't have those, you weren't, wow, why is this so hard for me? Okay, all right, anyways, so she came to the door and she's like, hey, what did I name her? Chastity wants to fight you. And me and Chastity, like, we really didn't have a big problem. We didn't have a big issue. But I think I bullied her a lot. Like, let me just apologize for that, because I was a bully. And anyone who knows me back then, you knew that I was that type of person who I didn't let no one run over me because I myself got bullied. So it just came like a point in my life where I was like, you know what? It's either get bullied or be bullied. And I wasn't going to be bullied anymore. It came to that point of my life where I was like, you know what? It's not going to be me. You're not going to mess with me. And I'm very, like, it sickens me to say this, but I was the bully. And I guess this girl got tired of it. She really did get tired of it. And all of these stories really make me look so bad. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm not even trying to, you know, I just really want to share with you guys, like I said. But she got tired of it. She came to my house. And I give her props for that, for, you know, being that type of person. But back then, you going to someone's house was disrespect. Like, I don't know about you, but if someone was to come to my house this day and tell me that they have a problem with me, like, that would be, you know, more like on a grown-up level. Like, all right, come inside, let's talk this through, or whatever. But back then, if you came to my house and you told me you had a problem with me, like, we were gonna fight right then and there. Even if your mom was at the door, even if your grandma was in the way, like, we were gonna fight. That's just how it was back then, okay? And I didn't even think about it twice. She told me that and I went straight outside. All I did before I went outside is I went and told my older sister. I was like, hey, I'm finna fight. Come out here because I don't know how many girls are out here. And that's it. I went straight outside. My little sister heard me tell my big sister. So my little sister runs outside with my big sister, and this girl didn't want to come into my property. She sent, what did I name her? She sent Rebecca to the door because she didn't want to come to my property. She didn't want it to, at the end of the day, if something happened, the cops were involved or anything, she wanted to be able to say she was never in my property, you know? Which is smart. Back then, you had to do things like that or else you were going to get caught up. So, being the person that I was, I dragged her to my property, guys. I made her come fight me in my grass because I was wearing shorts. I wasn't finna fight in the concrete. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna fight you in the concrete when I have grass. And I'm not gonna call the cops. So come fight me over here, you know? And we're fighting, guys. Like, this was a quick fight. It was very quick. And I'm not gonna say, you know, I beat her ass, but I did beat her ass. And I guess it just came, she was smaller than me, guys, okay? First of all, I'm not even trying to make myself look like a, oh, I was about to cuss. I'm not even trying to make myself look cool. She was way, like, we were probably the same, like, skinny-wise, but I was probably, like, 5'2", and I think she was, like, 5 feet or 4'11". Like, I was, you know, back then, heights mattered. Like, I don't know why, I don't know. Till this, like, right now, if I was to fight someone, I wouldn't care how tall you are, I wouldn't care your weight, I wouldn't care about none of that. But back then, we like to match up, you know what I mean? Like, all right, that's my height, let me, you know? But, I don't know. Point of the story is, I beat her up, I'm fighting her, I'm on top of her, I'm, you know, going ham, and then my mom comes outside. Guys, my mom is the most patient person in the world, okay? She is super patient. She literally walked outside and was like, Julie, ¿qué estás haciendo? Literally asking me, what am I doing? I'm like, Mom, right then and there, I kind of like got up and I was like, you know, I felt ashamed of myself because my little sister was out there. It was my sister's graduation and I was out here fighting, you know what I mean? It kind of made me ashamed of what I was doing. So I picked the girl up. She was bleeding pretty bad. My mom, you know, jumped in the mix. Hey, are you okay? Do you need us to take you to the hospital? Da-da-da. And did I name her Chastity? Chastity apologized to my mom, was like, you know what, I'm sorry that I came over here, but it's something that I needed to do because I felt like I needed to get that off my chest or whatever. And you know what, ever since then I kind of was like, you know what, I give you props, because if it was me, I don't feel like I would go to someone's house like that, especially if they're the ones with the problem. I don't feel like I, you know, would go out of my way to go to someone's house. I'd just be the type of person like, you have a problem with me, boo. If you got something to say, you know where to find me. Like, that's just it. You know what I mean? Like, till this day, I have so many girls who hate on me. Like, guys, I could not even. I have 0 friends. I have 0 friends. And I'm not, look, listen. I have associates. I have people I talk to. A lot of you out there know me. Like, what I'm saying when I say I have 0 friends is if I go to jail right now, I wouldn't be calling someone that I know that's not my family. I would straight up call my mom and my dad, because those people are the only people who are going to be there for me. And that's just straight up. Like, you cannot trust anyone in this world. And I came to learn that in a very difficult way, but it's very true, guys. Like, don't get it twisted. You know, having a friend that you love and care so much about means a lot, but friends lie. Friends hurt each other, and I just don't want to go through that. Like, I feel like our high school, that's it, you know. After that, boom, done. You want to kick it with me? Cool, we could be cool. There's a couple of females that, you know, I wouldn't even consider them friends. I consider them family, but it's just, I don't know if it's just me, but I really don't have that one person I can call and be like, hey, I just killed somebody, you know? Like, the only person that I really do trust is myself. And that's kind of selfish, and that's kind of, I don't know, maybe some of you will find it disrespectful if I consider you my friend, but I really don't care. Like, that's just my state of mind. Like, I cannot rely on anyone. I cannot rely on you to be my friend. I cannot rely on my feelings to be in, you know, in your head for you to go and tell someone else. Like, I cannot do that. I'm sorry, but my secrets are safe with me, and that's just how I feel about it. So I don't know how I got to this, but I think it was the shots. Anyways, I'm so glad that that's over with, and my story times are over, guys. So now I can cuss. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna try my best not to. But yes, guys, those were my 3 stories for today. I know none of them were like good, like I did something good, but my next video, I'll make a video of me doing something good. And also, by the time I upload this, I will already have given my giveaway, which is my Tarte Pro. I'm so, like, guys, I literally want everyone to have a chance to win something, but I don't want you to just be watching my videos because I'm giving something away. Like, I want you to watch my videos because you feel inspired and you feel like, all right, you know, I'm gonna chase my dreams. Because, guys, I've been wanting to do YouTube since I was probably, like, since I was on MySpace. Can someone tell me how long ago that was? Yeah, that was forever ago. I've always wanted to do YouTube videos, but I never had, like, it was either not the time, I never had a computer. Like, you know, I had a computer, but it was kind of like, my parents were very strict type of parents. Like, they wouldn't let me sit there and, you know, it was hard for me to reach my goals. And now that I'm more independent, I'm like, why not? You know what I mean? Why not go after what I've always wanted? And even so, people talk, people say whatever they want, and I really don't care, guys. Like, y'all wouldn't understand how many people respect me because of the person that I am, and because I stay true to myself. Not to them, I stay true to myself. And that's what all of you need to do. Always stay true to yourself and love yourself for who you are. Because the only thing you can work on is yourself. Like, the only thing you can invest on is yourself. And I'm telling you that from experience. Like, you know, if you fail, get back up. Keep going, keep grinding, keep hustling. Like, guys, anything in this world is possible. I just feel like not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of people know that. As much as you hear it, it's easier said than done. But I really hope to one day motivate someone to pursue their dreams and never stop.